Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed, we are live. It is time for some Anarchy Online. I'm just doing the social medias. Such as they are. I have tweeted on all the other things. So you may have been here for the stream a little earlier, but that wasn't actually Anarchy Online. That was a bit more Oblivion Remastered, which, you know, it's pretty epic. Yes, it is. Right. It's a proper remaster, believe you me. It looks amazing as well, though. Someone said, does it actually look better? Like, oh, hell yes, it looks better. It looks massively better. Anyway, to the live screen on both, because obviously we are also streaming to YouTube as well. Now, last we were on for Anarchy on this character, we just done the quest for the plausibility ring. Ring of plausibility. Very useful ring. 22 agility, sense, intelligence, and psychic. So very handy dandy ring for twinking later on. Right, okay. We've also got more of another quest, and there's the Inferno Tours quest to get done. But before that, let's go back to Rubicar, get rebuffed, pick up some dailies. It is the night time on Rubicar. Yeah, we went through an Oblivion gate and we're pottering around, and someone said, can you imagine if Inferno looked like this? And I was like, oh, that would just be so awesome. That would just be incredible. Right, dailies time. Oh, Scooplet outbreak again. Oh, is Twitch having a moment? No, I just had welcome to the chat room twice. That always makes me nervous with Twitch. I'm like, oh, what's it doing? Why is it doing it? There we go. Prisoner, pick up an Alien daily. Did I get an alien mission? I'm gonna face aliens alone. Oh, we got spaced out. Right, is the Arbiter up today, this week? Not entirely sure. Let's go and have a look. Gonna get rebuffed anyway, but before we do... Huzzah! Arbiter's Herald, yeah. So Freelancer's Daily should be up. Now we're talking. Stream looks good and smooth. That's what we like. Right, 2-tier. Let's get some buffage done. Obviously nighttime on Rubicon. Shrolver Paul. Hey, Mr. Carlos. Hope you're doing good. I am, thank you. And I hope you're doing good too. Gun 1 2 3. Okay, doke. Yoink. There we go. Buffage. The paid buff guys are not here, unfortunately. Or I can't see them. Are they buried in amongst these? These are all... No. Unless have they moved them elsewhere? Has he put them in a backyard or something? Let's have a look. Message redacted. Okay. Not sure why. Yep, don't know where they are. I'm going to check out ICC, see if the paid buffers are there. That could be good. Also, need to cancel that one and give ourselves that one. I don't think they've got a paid fixer for the bigger hot, though. Yeah, I think he's 200, he won't cast it. We'll have a look. 12% T. Oh. Off menu, okay. Yeah, he's only got hack and quack. Razil, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. That's a shame, but I think the MP can do composites. Yep, there we go. All right, that's going to do us for now, I think. Should be enough for dailies. Right, which one to do first? Oh, we got the freelancers. Yes, we did. Emergency call, I think we'll do. So earlier on this afternoon, I had a bit of a play with wrong one with with the Oblivion remaster. I'm loving it. I kind of wanted to play again tonight, but I did promise an Anarchy online stream, so you can't mess people around like that. So I'm not going to. So how was everybody's weekend? Did everybody have a good time, or how was everybody's weekend? Hopefully good. This is my kind of weekend. This is basically my Sunday. Work starts back again tomorrow for me. So yeah, I know. Is what it is. Okay. Where the hell are those aliens coming from? Possibly that ship. Medic! Oh god, 2 medics. Nightmare. Could go very, very badly. No, they're all healing each other. If I fail the timer, I will be most upset. This is embarrassing. Oh god. Do I have to take the bow off? Is that what I need to do? Maybe it is. Oh my god! I can't kill them, there's 2 bloody medics. One healing the other. This is ridiculous. Stop healing each other. Oh my god. Double medic spawn. That's just... Come on, die, die, die. No heals, no heals. Die, 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 die. What are the chances of a double medic? God, can you imagine a triple without big damage? That'd just be painful. No, gonna miss the ambush. I got 1 minute to complete ambush. Damn you. Quick, quick, quick. Kill it, kill it, kill it. If this times out, I will be most unhappy. Please let me have the update. That was a real bad spawn. Oh, thank God. Return to the alien. Oh, we got it. By the skin of our teeth. Oh no, I'm gonna have to reset. That's just not good. Oh dear me. It's gone very warm here today, I have to say. How warm is it now? It must have cooled off a bit since earlier, but... yeah, it's gone back down about 12 degrees. That'll do. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We just had a double medic spawn for the Alien Daily. I almost failed it. This is embarrassing. Right, the next one we want really scooplet outbreak. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I was there going, oh, I hope we don't get a medic. And then we got two medics. And they were healing each other. It's like I got him down to the last bubble. And then he healed himself. And the second healer also healed. And it was like, oh no. Back to full health. Alright, scooplet outbreak. Dav. It's Dav 9R, I think. Yeah. I'm in for working on my NT, who I've neglected for ages. Yeah, I've got some characters that I've definitely neglected. I kind of got them so far and went, yeah, I'm going to make something else now. Bored now, making something new. Yeah, definitely need more damage. Right, get us some scooplets. Has it picked up I'm on the island yet? Yes, it has. She just dinged title 7 is now 191. What? That's title 6. 205 is title 7. Isn't it? Yeah. 190 is title 6. Oh god, I've got mobs running away now. Oh, we're off to a flying start. Runaway mobs. I hate them. Worst one of these, though, without doubt, is the first one it gives you when you're low, and it feels like it takes an hour to get there. It's in the middle of nowhere, nowhere near any fixer grids, nowhere near anything. It's just got to run across AG, and the heat has got you. Is it warm where you are as well? It felt a lot warmer today. It's gone cooler now. Definitely felt warm today, that's for sure. That's better. When they stand and fight. When they run off. Talk to the warden. I will. I'm going to hand these two in first, though. As is. That is the way. So hand that one in. Mission complete. Yay, ding. There's a sauna there, God. Mission complete again. Right, new perk. Can we put it in? Damn you. 212 for careful in battle. I do want that one though. Roll acrobat. Can't do disharmony. Could do Kung Fu Master even though we're not really using it. Training seminar, I suppose. Yeah, okay. It's 30 points off in sense. To get my hold hell at bay. Rings, pistols, enhanced senses. He'll do it. And don't forget the HUD. Although it won't be plus 25, will it? And then sensor. Or is that with all those on? Talk to the warden. Yes, let's do that. Ring of Divine Teardrops? Something like that. 2 of them. Enhanced senses. Sensor. And then you should be pretty much good to go, I would say. Let's spend a bit of IP. I think we're beyond the most effective thing there. Exploring. Healing, we'll go for some treatment and first aids. Try and repair. Yep. I'll do for now. You had a set on you. Oh, well, there you go. You're sorted. Wooden stains. It's Stannis. It's me again. We will take a diseased prisoner, thank you. I think I could probably handle the prisoner now, but it would take an hour to kill them. So I'm thinking we bring a 220 to come and help, just to make it quick. Well, there was another one I wanted to do. I know we knit. And those two. Right, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back in one moment. I'm going to go fetch a beer from the fridge is what I'm going to do. Right, let's bring a bigger tune. Not sure. Who shall I bring? Keeper? NT? Kipper. Let's bring the Kipper. Actually, no, let's break out the NT for the fun. Because we might do some more of the Inferno quests after these dailies. And of course a Doja. So NT would be good for some of them. Anonymous gifted a tier 1 sub to Lady Sky Cannon. Thank you very much, Anonymous Gifter, for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Alright, just make sure I got all my buffs running. I think I do. But just to be sure, I'll just run through my buff bars. Right, recruit. Yes. Jump into Yalms. Whoa! Anonymous gifted 5 tier 1 subs. They're gifted to, oh my god, to Lady Frio. Or Lady Frio? Ace. Volpu. Cold Nugget. Bugs. Tier 1. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. I was like, damn, it made me jump. Right, okay. Follow. Yes, thank you very much for the gifted 5 gifted subs, and the if it was you earlier, then the one from earlier as well. Thank you very much. All right, follow the road. Right, beer o'clock, everyone. Hype train level 2. Nice. Not quite sure, but I never really know what's going on with the whole hype train thing. I keep changing it. So if you've received a gifted sub from an anonymous gifter, don't forget to thank them for the gifted sub. I'm getting no music. It's not right, I tell you. Not getting it on either character at the moment. I guess that's it's just the new engine. When you tab out a game, for some reason the ambient music stops working. So if we turn it off there, and there, and turn them both back on. It now miraculously works. Could not tell you why that's a thing, but new engine. What are you gonna do? James Davis, music cuts on me. Eve on the regular engine. It's unfortunate because the ambience is so good. It is, yeah. It's one of them. But if you turn up audio off and back on again, it all works again. Following Gothic. There we are. I think we're getting double music now. Yeah, just having to hit F10 all the time. Yeah. It's not like they're going to fix it now. It's been 20 odd years. Oh, let's take him off follow. Oof, there we go. So this one, 26 minutes. Oh, yeah, we got a few minutes wait. And now we're stood on a patch of sand. We're getting the desert music. Which is all good. I've been wondering if I should sit further back from my desk. You know, kind of... Nah. Problem is, a lot of people get like a kind of callus on the bottom left of, well, or bottom right, depends which hand. get like a callus, you know, at the bottom of the palm below their little finger, from using the mouse. I don't get that because my forearm, it's that thick there that my hand's kind of floating if I put my arm on the desk. It's sort of weird, I know. Hype chest open. Who is this diva emote? Okay. Just saved in band. Congrats. Beer 30 it is. And cheers, mate Carlos. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I know it's Monday, but it's my Sunday. Rage Star, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we're going to have to stand about. And the music stopped because we tabbed out a game. Great stuff. Are there any types of challenges you'd want or thought about making for AO videos for YouTube? I really need to do a proper tutorial for AO item assistant. I really need to make that video. I just... it's quite a lot to cut. Well, there's not actually that much to cover to explain the, you know, the basics of how to set it all up and everything. I really should make that video when I get the time. But making videos takes inordinately longer than streaming. It really, really does. Stuart Hall, good evening. Welcome on in, yeah. I just want to, like, the only video I've made for it is like, look, it fixes the resolution lock, you know, instead of... Oh, and also makes finding things on all your multiple characters and accounts 100,000 times easier. It's like the old, the editing. Well, you know, like a typical Let's Build video. So I'll play the game for maybe 2-3 hours, record all of it. Then I cut all that down, almost like a highlights reel, but so that you have to make creative and executive decisions, like which bits to cut, which bits not, and still keep a flow of continuity. And then there's the mechanics of actually cutting all that together and putting transitions and everything in so it just flows nice and smoothly. And then once you've done that, you've then got to render it. That used to take forever. It doesn't anymore because I'm on a more powerful rig. In fact, inordinately more powerful than the one I was making Let's Builds on. That was a 4-core 8-thread system with a GTX 680. I made most of those videos on that. I'm now on a way more powerful system, like a 13th gen Intel and a 4080. So it's massively faster. It takes less time to render a video than the length of the video, whereas before that, it used to be like a 4, maybe 5-to-1 ratio. So a 45-minute video would take 3.5-4 hours to render, whereas now a 45-minute video takes 10-12 minutes to render. I've got an insomnia, and on many occasions I've been able to sleep while your Build a Tune videos play on my phone in the background. Odd. No, not at all. I do that. I listen to Gopher's modding tutorials and mod testing playthroughs, because he's got a calm voice. He goes along, there's no sudden loud noises or anything, it's just him playing and talking and explaining what he's doing. And of course you immediately start visualizing what the person's doing. Right, so we open up Nexus Mod Manager, we'll import this. Oh wait, no, I've not put the DLL in. It never pulls the DLL across, and in your mind's eye you're kind of seeing all that, and the next thing you know, you're gone. You're just fast asleep, you know. Obviously he's got a great speaking voice as well, and it's well recorded and everything, so yeah, it does make it easier. No, it's not odd. I've had quite a few people say, oh, I listen to one or more Let's Build series playlists to go to sleep. You're not the first person to tell me that. You've got a hell of a voice. It's AO related. Well, yeah, but if you watch the 6-hour stream of me putting alphas on my Atrox Crat, and we're having all the discussion about, oh, I need this ring for this thing, and you know, you get into the nitty gritty of actually going through that process. In your mind's eye, you could visualize all that going on, like, oh, I need this ring and divine teardrop. So, oh, and what's the pistol for the? And your mind can just like focus on that, and you just go. I think that's what happens. And then I've always been quite, obsessive about audio, coming from a musical background. I'm like, well, it should be like the radio. It should be nice and level, not too quiet, not too loud. It should stay in those lines. Swifters, welcome to the stream. And it should be fairly upbeat, if at all possible. You know, try and make sure you're not in a bad mood when you or sound like you're in a bad mood when you're recording. Unless that's what you're going for, aren't you? You know. Well, I'm not trying to blow up chat, but appreciate you doing this for so long. Good to see it. Well, thank you very much. I enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it. I enjoy the game, and I probably, if I didn't, probably wouldn't do it. I want to say. You've fallen asleep. Oh, the putting on alphas. It's a 6-hour stream. Putting alphas on an Atrox Crat. We had to take breaks and go to Pandemonium to get the Sense plus Complit HUD items, like 6 of those, for one symbiont. And at the end, the only thing that wasn't an alpha was the eye, and the only reason I didn't do the eye, I was 2 points off, and I figured out how to do it the next day. It just came to me, all I needed to do was extruder bar, but I chose to put in, because it happened during the stream, someone said, the special no drop eye you get from Alien Raids, I can't think of the name right now, Exterminator, Ocular, something. Yeah, one of those dropped, and I ran off and grabbed it because it had pistol in it and everything else. So for the Crat, it was good because they're a pistol Crat. So yes, you do get that sort of shenanigans. My streams. So yeah, I always, I just speak as I speak. If I had to think how I sounded as I was speaking, it would probably sound very unnatural. So I don't. Not really, anyway. And when I'm sat down having a cold beer, playing AO, I am chilled, I am happy, I am relaxed. You know, all that shit's going on in the world and we're bombarded by it, but you know what? That's out there. That's, this is our time now. We're just playing AO, we're just chilling out. It's not like we can do much to affect all that stuff that's going on, so focus on yourself, because that is something you can do. That's something you have control over, is yourself. you know, hopefully. Woes EOE. I know what you meant. How we doing on timer? Disease prisoner 16, so yeah, about a minute left. We got an advi. I think we got an advi. No, we got a dog. What pistol is that then? Dogs of War. You know what? Why not? On dock, it's like, yeah. What is the name of the backpack I see you use on your Engie? Photonic backpack. It's one of these. It's an actual backpack. It drops at Halloween. That's been renamed to Quest Space. But it's called a photonic backpack. It's meant to look like, you know, Ghostbusters thing. Whatever those machines they had on their back are called. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bit of a parody of one of them. The idea behind this backpack was the particle accelerator seen on the back should have been, in theory, a provided stream of concentrated protons. But yeah, so it's the Ghostbusters thing. Is what it is meant to be. When I found out it was wearable and looked like that, I was like, that's mine. That's staying on. Yeah, you get them all Halloween. You probably find you've got them in your backpack on one of your characters. That's auto renamed by AOIA, has renamed that to Backpack 6, which is actually a really, really useful feature as well. I'm looking forward to playing that new Dune. Yeah, I want to give it a try. It's like $40 or whatever, but yeah, you know, I'll take a chance for that. And yes, I will stream it, and yes, I will not know anything, and yes, I will make a ton of mistakes, but I don't care. Yeah, on this character, that's just a random bag that I have stuff in. Yeah, these things, Spirit Tech, Medical Analyzer, Treatment and Sense. Those were the things we went and got a full set of from, from Pandemonium. Yeah, they are pretty epic. Gotta say. Going to Shadowlands. Right, we want to get the mission handed in. So, go and do that. No, that's not what I want to do. You know what, let's go for a little run. I really miss Fatty. He was the one that inspired me to play crap. He... he's not the best crap, that's for sure. I wish accounts could be locked together to share VP points again. Yeah, making veteran accounts and stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. I would very much like that. Yes, I would. However, it's unlikely to happen now. Another dead prisoner. I'll take green. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be using them. Yeah, you mean the veteran points? Yeah, I've only got one left on this character, but I did buy a bunch of stuff for them, so... Right, we hand this in, and then it's time for a bit of Doja hunting. And I has my reward now. Goodbye. Right, to the Shadowlands. Right, we'll do the Doja hunt first. I'm going to leave team so I get a bit more XP. And then see if I've got the energy to... if we do Inferno tours, there's quite a few there's like a bunch of stuff I want to get before we start it, so I can just hand it in straight away. And just stick it out with bow, we'll go melee. I don't know, Rage Star. Every time I take off the bow, I do more damage. That I can tell you. I think I need a much better bow than this. So I'm going to hang on at least until I can get on the upgraded Zan variant bow. And if that isn't cutting it, then yeah, it's going to have to be just play as MA, dude. Gonna have to be one of those. The plan was to kind of do a hybrid kind of build, but I don't know if it's going to work because the equip time on the higher end bows is fairly slow, I would say. Yeah, if I take the bow off and just punch this thing. I crit for 4k instead of 3k. So, you know, it's just immediately better. But I've got none of my perks or anything sorted into MA. So I've got no perk attacks or anything. No fast attack because I don't have a melee weapon. Maybe up my brawl as well. Yeah, I do more damage just with fists and no perks into it. That was a 4.5k brawl then. If I switched out all my perks into melee, I think I'd be doing a lot more damage, you know. Tonfas might be the way to go, yeah. I mean, I did an MA engineer, and that went real well. What's the craziest build you've ever tried to do? I don't know if any of my builds are that crazy, really. I think these days they're considered pretty run-of-the-mill. And Engi being my favourite character, I still have a longing for those damned kamikaze bots that were teased. Oh yeah, and they never made it off the drawing board. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember hearing about it. Didn't they evolve into like grenades or something weird? Or yeah. I think there was too much potential for griefing with the kamikaze bots, so they never happened. Yeah, we've got no fast attack, no specials, got no perks into the MA lines. And we can do this faster, just punching stuff. Tonfa in the right hand, pink blade in the left, yeah. Tonfa being a little bit better than MA Fist, yeah. Yeah, we just hit a lot harder without that bow. We've outgrown it, is the thing, I think. We really have just outgrown it. If we went back and instead of perks into light artillery, put perks into light infantry and stuck on anything with fast attack, I think I'd be happier with the character. Yeah, AoE version as well. Yeah, that's definitely going to have some griefage going on. As an experiment, I'm going to go reset my perk. If this drops a doja, maybe not. But as an experiment, let's just build up an MA. Like pure MA. Is there Tonfas in the OFAB shop? Let's go back to Rubicar. Let's have a look. I'm curious now. Is the bow a fail? Mihalik has insisted bow is a fail for MA since I made the character. I go, it'll be good up to about 150, and by 200 you'll regret it. And he was, thus far, I can't really fault the guy's statement there. The Tonfas from the Beast, yeah. Yeah, the good ones, yeah. Isn't there like an MA weapon? What's Mongoose? One hand edge. Panther is one hand blunt. Viper is piercing. And the wolf is two hand edge. Yeah, there's not any other weapon we can just pick up. Like, you get the illegally modified ones from the subway, but you don't get anything else, do you? One hand edge, two hand blunt, one hand blunt, piercing, two hand edge. Yeah, there's nothing, is there? Yeah, these are all. There's no Tonfas in there, is there? Wake up my lad to come and eat his dinner. There's Mrs. Callos too there in the background. Because she's just cooked it all, he better eat it, you know. Oh wait, yeah, stun gloves. Can we get a quality 300 and put fast attack on it? I'm just curious now. Yeah, Tonfas from the Beast, that's right, yeah. I've got one on the MA Engie. Goes around with the, you know, there's a plus 200 MA skill buff from Slayer Droid Transference. You off to bed now? Okay, Lady Sky Cannon. We'll see you for the next one. ICC weapons. How high up do they go with stun glove? Quality 70, so MA scale 1501. Yeah, that's going to be easy. Fast attack 751, okay. Straight on. Okay, so that now gives us fast attack. Let's just see, and then we'll go do a perk reset as well. What's the... There's an upgrade for these, isn't there? You add something or other. Upgrade, what do I need? Nano charge. Okay. So we got the 70 for the 80. For 300. How did this upgrade work? Trade skill process. Yeah, I would have to build it on a different character, that's for sure. The final up stage needs no upgrade, must be at least 90% the quality of the weapon you're upgrading. It's consumed in the trade skill process. That's what we've got now, is one of those. And an 870. How do we make the 870? It's the same page. You can buy them around your terminals, trade skill department. Nano charge stun glove 870. How do you make that? Won't be rifle aim shot or clip. Won't be range weapons adjustment kit, will it? So how do we make that? Reddit. What's on Reddit? You know what? We got fast attack. That's enough. Let's go reset perks to all the MA ones. See how we do. I'm just curious. I can hear Mihalik going, I told you so. It's Spain somewhere. Laughing at me. Reset all my perks. Yes. Okay. So we would definitely have light infantry for the martial art boost. And this gives us crave. Okay. That is crave. Right. And then finally gives us boar. That can go there. Okay. Kung Fu Master, of course. That gives us that one. Harmonize body. Gives us that. Okay. So that's general perks. Acrobat, yes, of course. We would use that anyway if you've got it. Why not have the evasion? Careful in battle. Yep. Can't use that. Brawler. Disharmony. Spiritual Master. Is that the one I should be doing? Disharmony is add damage. Okay. Oh, I've used all my perks. Oops. So now we got 10 alien perks. See, we don't need Ranger anymore, so would they go in Zion? Why not? Red Dawn. That we go there. Loads of evades. Moo Mist. Okay. Can't do that one yet, that's a shame. Gives me one alien perk to spend somewhere. Ooh. What's opportunist? Deflect, riposte, dimash. Why not? There we go. Right, so there's a basic MA kind of a build. Let's do keybinds. So now we'll go fast attack. Change that to F. Dimash, I usually key it on. So we've got roll fight, Dimash there. Yeah, okay, that's going to do. Back to Shadowlands. Finally jump from the bow, eh? Getting too frustrating, eh? We told you so. I'm trying MA, pure MA, just to see. I may go back to bow. I think it'll be quicker getting to 215 and then we can pick up a beast weapon and upgrade it. I might go back to bow. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I took them off and just started punching mobs and was doing way more damage than the current bow I have. And there's nothing really in between that bow and the next one. And that's a long time to be punching things without much success. So, yeah. You know, sometimes you do pistol on a tune until you get them to such and such a level, or you put Dogs of War on something and just stay with that until you get to higher levels, and you know what I mean, and then pick up on something else. Like with the MA Engie, I think we did the first 50, 60 levels with pistols and whatnot, and then reset completely into MA, I think. Or did we do pure MA and start to finish? And it did work though. But of course you've got the high level pets, haven't you? So that's really carrying you. You know, because the pets are doing most of your damage. My doc still has dogs. Yeah, they are. They're very, very good weapons. Incredibly good weapons. If they'd come out in 2001, I guarantee you, like, virtually the entire server would be using them. There was nothing compared to that back in 2001. Not even close to as good. So, yeah, people absolutely would have just used them. Like, when crit damage was slightly bugged, everyone was using crit rifles and Ithacas and doing crit shotgun builds on everything. Soldier, agent, everyone just had the same crap, you know? 5 levels from Carlita. She's great. She hasn't got a lot of HP like Carlo, but oh my god, she spams damage. Yeah, Ithacas were massively popular with crit builds, and everyone basically had a crit build. I've done this wrong. Fast attack, G. Slingshot. I'll put that on F. For now. Nope. Yeah, we're smacking 7 shades out of this thing. Yeah, we're doing way more damage just with a basic stun glove. Stun glove? Stun glove straight from the store. So that might be the way to go to level, I think. When you could insta-swap weapons. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Right, wait for the beacon. We go hand this in, hand in the freelancers, and then we decide what we're doing next. I shall be back. I'm getting a beer in the meantime. Soldiers using Nova flows. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get my butt kicked in Adonis, trying to get my sank key. Not being able to calm in Shadowlands is... on what? On a crat? You should be able to calm in Shadowlands on a crat. Are you using the Shadowlands calm nanos? The Rubicar calms are crap in Shadowlands, but the Shadowlands ones, they're great, and they're even better on Rubicar. All the ergo line you want on crat. Oh, wrong site. Yeah, you want as soon as you can cast them, they're worth getting. What are they? Plus, of course, all your speeches. Keep up to date on those. Yeah, all the empowered ones. Yeah, make sure you're using the best one you possibly can. And there's always someone who'll go and buy them for you. But yeah, they are massively better. And more, you know, more... however it calculates it, on the percentage nano resist, the Shadowlands ones have a much lower percent nano resist chance, so they land virtually every time. Yeah, the empowered ones, yeah, that's the line. Like, you can get the basic empowered one, the first one you get from like Elysium Garden, and that will calm mobs in Pandemonium. I shit thee not. it will. You got a Pandemonium and calm ads with it. You won't calm the Zods and stuff like that, but you will calm all the ads with it. You know, if you've got sufficient nano skill. They are a bit slower to cast, but it's well worth it. Would have been funny if I thought it was. What? My Augur's pretty chilled. Yeah, I mean, I'll go get them for you if you want. If there's one you want and you haven't got anyone available with a garden key, I'll go get it. Okay, then I feel like I'm definitely not using it. Yeah, I swear down. The empowered calms should work great in, especially like Adonis. Because the mobs there aren't too bad. For calming, I mean, yes, they hit hard and yada yada. So you should be walking around with, you know, like Moochums or whatever. But yeah, you should be good. I don't have a crat that's the same level as you to show you that. I can only show you on the crat I've got, but... And given they're 220 with full alphas and yada yada yada, it's not a very convincing argument with just that. But yeah, you will find that they calm much easier with the empowered. Everything calms better with the empowered, you know, truth be told. Yay, nearly a whole half level there. Empowered Crucible Dweller. Yeah, you'll have to figure out which one you can use. Empowered Crucible Penumbra Sanctuary. Level from 165. You only need 1042 in each skill. What are you doing now? You want Empowered Sleep. Have you done Spec 3? If you've already done... Have you done the Adonis quest? What's your PM and SI at? So Psycho Mod and Sense Im. What are your skills at on that? Oh, your level up. What level are you? What level's your character? Oh, you're... I thought you were online. I was going to say, oh, I'll come and get it for you now, dude. Yeah, well, I'm like 208, so yeah, you'd expect me to be able to cast it, but 155, so if you're 155, you get the Adonis Sanctuary one? Do you want that? You want the Sanctuary one? Don't get caught watching a stream while you're at work, though, eh? Unless, you know, you sat in an office waiting for a call to come through, then fair enough. $155, okay. Let's move this guy out of here. Working on that key now, farming the spirit pattern. Yeah, what's your character's name? After 2 p.m. I'm by myself. Rubbing hands. Yeah, just don't get yourself into trouble just to watch this. Agent. Okay, let me just see. Have I got the sank on this one? Sank. I think I do. So we can do Adonis Sanctuary 1. I haven't got Adonis Sank on this guy. Okay. Have I got it on my fixer then? I know I've got it on at least one character. I can sell the creds for it. You don't need to, dude. Honestly. Appreciate it, but you don't need to. I thought I had it on my old main, but no, apparently. Maybe on my fixer. He had quite a few garden keys and stuff, but I can't remember exactly what he's got. No, he hasn't either. Well, maybe I can't get it for you. What's it called? Right, guess there. Garden key. I haven't got the sanctuary key. But someone with it would just go and get it for you. I've got the garden key on just most of my characters, as you can see. Don't have it on that one, which is a shame, because I could definitely get the Penumbra Sanctuary one for you, which isn't a lot more in nano skill, really, for a crat. But yeah, the empowereds are all, yeah. They're all really good. You should find as soon as you upgrade to a better Inferno Calm, yeah, you're just gonna, nothing is gonna bother you at all ever. People skip Adonis. I never skip Adonis. I want the brain and a bunch of other stuff. But I've not done the Sanctuary quest for it for whatever reason. So, I don't know. Right, so if we wanted to do Inferno tours, let's have a look. Oh, wait. I already had one. Open. Right, okay. we could do the farmage first. So, Shimmerers, yeah, Lament of the Marley, yeah, Ferrix, Vortivoids, Pride of the Sun, Coal Lizard Skin, Smoky Salamander Skin we need to farm. Those are the only two things I need to farm for that, so, okay. Log my crap. You have the skill, not the level. Yeah, it's a pain that. I hate when that's a thing. I do not like level locked items, but I understand the necessity of them in certain instances. Once you get your viral compiler on, nothing takes long to cast on crap. It really doesn't. Right, where is he? Fatty Boars. Let's log the Kratin. Empowered Crucible Dweller. Yeah. There's Fatty. Get him a rebuff. Haven't played this guy in a while. I'll be honest. Oop, got no room in here. Probably don't need that anymore. Don't need that. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Pork loin has reached enlightenment. Pork loin? There we go. And we'll have one of those. Over strategy. Some of that. Pets on follow. Yeah, so we've got, you know, divide ergo, all that. Last minute negotiations. They're all there. Plus all the debuffs. Quite important. Dead man walking, what was that? AoE stun. Yeah, that just gets you flagged a lot. Yeah, let's go. Oh, so he's waiting on that. Okay, so we need a few bits from Shadowlands. Krat's your favourite class. It's very powerful. You've got a lot of control over a ton of situational stuff. Definitely, yeah. Right, so we need... Smouldering Hair Strand. Ember Shimmerer Tooth we need. Yeah, so there's a few things we've got to hand in as well. Smoky Salamander. That shouldn't be too hard. I think we can manage that solo. What was the other one? Yeah, do the smoky first, then we'll try and get the other bits. Smoky salamander. There's one. Oi, that's not a bow, says Bobby. Yeah, we're just trying MA minus the bow. Just to see how big of a difference it really makes. It makes a lot of difference. I hate saying it, but it does. Smoky salamander skin. Okay, what's the other part we need? Yeah, smoldering shadow hair strand we need. I think I can handle one of those. We'll find out pretty quick. Yeah, Krat's great in any team. They can land their init debuffs easier than a doc can, and there's not much between the two, to be fair. Plus, the Krat ones stack. You know, so you've got two different init debuffs, and they do stack. So. Right, he should be saved in Inferno, I think. Gonna find out. My pets make it. They did. Oh, you feel the core of your being. Oh no, I've already done that. Same person. Okay, we're going to follow our lower level toon. Right, we want a smoky... no, we don't. We want something else. Forgot to put my pets on follow. Okay. Now the smouldering hair strand could be a little more awkward to get. He's also got no outside buffs at the minute. He could have like composite moochums and all kinds, so he's just self-buffed. It's one of these guys we need. Demon of Shadow, don't need you. Smouldering Shadow, we do, actually. There we go, we got the strand of hair, which is good. need you. Right, follow. We're looking for the tooth next. Might have to kill a few mobs for that though. Actually, while we're here, let's get an eye. That's for a different quest, but... Nope, not this time. Back on follow. Pets on follow. Let's go. I know I need Ashen Viper Eye for one of the quests. I just can't remember which one right now. It's one of them, you know. We have to come back here for something later anyway. Is that the only one? Yeah, we got to come and kill these guys afterwards, but not right now. We don't want to kill them now. Okay, let's just calm our way through until we get to one. Line of sight, my ass. Oh, that's what we want. Fiery Shimmerer. No, nothing on him. Follow on in. Calm some more mobs. Well, except for that one. Calm you in case we need to run in. Ember Shimmerer. Broken Tooth. Broken Tooth. Neither of which we need. It's the wrong item. Oh, he won't calm, he's the boss. The others will. No, you can't. Perfect crime. Yep, shimmer a tooth. That last minute's not that long. Someone's already in these remains. Oops. There we go. That's the tooth gotten. Mindbreaker's free again. Can't be calmed for at least 10 minutes with even last minute adjustments. But he can be shackled. Where the hell is he? He's chasing my Lobie. Not hitting that hard. Hey there. Have a 30-minute shackle. Laughs in crack. Master race. Okay, so we got that. Shimmerers, Ember Tooth, we got it. Pride Hunt, Coal Lizard Skin, Coal Lizard Skin. Oh, that's an easy one to get. Yeah, let's go back to the garden for that. While I get another beer, because reasons. Oi, that's not a bowl. Oh, it's not a bow. Yeah. I know, my dude. Right, okay. So, where were we up to? Da 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 da. So coal lizard skin, I think, is the only other bit to get, other than obviously dragon slaying. We can get the coal lizard skin if we don't already have it, and I suspect we do have one. I'm going to go get one. And the rest is just killing mobs on a different character. It should be fairly cool. Shouldn't be a problem. And the crack can certainly manage it. Definitely, definitely. Especially when you add in like crowd control, init debuffs to the point where the mob barely hits you. And you can calm it mid-fight and use a med pack, and, you know, and then your pets do tons of damage. Yeah, crats are a pretty spectacular class to play. It does take some getting into, it takes some learning. You will need help and guidance like everything else in AO, but ultimately, yeah, incredibly powerful class. Right, coal lizard. They want to punch you. Yeah, I'm just going 4K, 4K, 4K. Well, I'm not, but I'm, like, hitting a lot. Certainly better. It's definitely better than the bow we were using. No denying that. And my perks are probably not optimized. But, yeah. Alright, give me a skin. There we go. Right, I think that's all the shopping list done. Obviously, we're not going to be doing Zark and Razor tonight, but we can do most of it. Let's go back to the garden, because we come out nearer the guy. And then I'll just I'll use the crap to do all the killing. Might be a dumb question, but is there a list of, like, important quests a character should do while leveling? Yeah, all of them. No. But yeah, I mean, you see the ones that I do all the time? Yeah, because they give so much XP and quite often, like, decent rewards. You watch any Let's Build, one of my, Let's Build ones, and you will see almost immediately, like, oh yeah, he always does this quest, he always does this quest. And the reason is those quests are rewarding for the character itself. Sign me up. Uh-oh. Infantry capsule crap. Okay. So then we trade it back, plus 9 gazillion credits. There you go. Guess I'm in the right place then. Where do I start? So we do Chimera Hunt. Sign me up for the Chimera Hunt. Right, so we need to Chimera Hunt, weakened, yada yada yada. Yeah, those guys. So we're going to go kill them on this guy, who will be fast and effective in those areas. Oh, tell a lie. Yeah, he did have Moochums running, but yeah, and like how hard is it to get composite moochums these days? You know, you just go to a buff bot. Or, I mean, you can, I can still bump log and do it on my own account solo, so, you know, there's that to consider as well. If you don't know what bump logging is, I can explain it. And I've done it on multiple streams and stuff. It's where you log in the character you want to buff, then prime up a character that, or prime up the account again on the same account, and then you open up F10 and you go quit to Windows, you click it twice and it quits you out of the game, but your ghost stays on the server for 30 seconds, and in that time you can log in different characters and buff the first character. Can't play both, can't move both around, but you can buff it. Unless it's a team buff, in which case it doesn't work because that character is a ghost and cannot join any team. But for... pets are lost. But otherwise, yeah, it's an incredibly useful buff. A system to use. Tried to play it. It wouldn't patch properly. Pity, it looks interesting. What wouldn't patch? The game? Patching can be a bit hit and miss, I guess, but generally speaking, it's fine. It depends. If your Windows account doesn't have the necessary permissions that it should have, it can balk, you know. So that can happen. And the thing is, each iteration of each iteration of Windows gives you less and less control by default of said operating system. So you have to know what you're doing to take back that control. But that's a kind of a flaw with Microsoft's operating systems rather than the game, I would argue, maybe. Someone else with a crat has been down here. Calmed everything. At least I think. Yeah, empowered. Yeah, it's another crat's been down. Okay, what do we want first? Who is our first victim? Weakened Shimmerers, okay. Not you. You're one. Crawler, don't need. Crusher, don't need yet either. Shimmer Crawler, don't need you. Ah, Weakened I do need. But not yet, let's just queue them up a bit. No. Follow. Stop being aggro. Don't need him yet. Okay, guessing we still need more Weakened. So, okay. Pet's back on follow. Okay, don't need you. Don't need a crusher. No, the abhorrent we don't need, but let's give him a 30-minute snare so he doesn't annoy us. Weaken I need, these ones I don't. Right. One at a time, please. Right, okay, now we want Chimera crawlers. I think we had some out the front somewhere. Crusher, no. Crawler, there we go. Crusher, 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 crusher. Wow, where's the crawl? Is that you? Yep, you're a crusher as well. I need crawlers. Where are the, where's the crawlers at? Crawler. There you go. No running away. Not there either. Okay. Odd. There's also the Heidi Cave, just here. It's a static dungeon, but you can run it if you get into trouble. Ah, there's a crawler. I think we need one more, do we? Oh, Chimera crushers. Oh, we need the crushers. Okay. I thought we were on the others. Okay. I thought we were on the crawlers, but nope. My bad. Read it wrong. I think we're still on crushers. Place depression, pink slip. Okay, we done those. Chimera hunt. The Chimera aberrant. Chimera aberrant. Or aberrant. Not sure. Okay, Shimmerer Hunt, return to your guide. Excuse me. And the Shimmerer Aberrant. Beautiful song. It's a song of sorrow. Kill a bunch of Marlers. Sign me up. Big XP. And 5 desolate Marlers. Okay. So, I think swap exits. The first ones we want are desolate Marlers, okay? Yeah, the main reasons the game doesn't patch is, you know, your admin rights on your own computer are not where they should be. Because you got to remember, in 2001, you installed Windows and you were instantly an admin and had complete control over the system. Fast forward to now, and Microsoft want all the control, so they demote your permissions to like nothing. So when an updater tries to access something, it can't. That's usually the main reason. Desolate Marler. A grieving Marler. Don't need you yet. You have a chill. Grieving Marler. Don't need you yet. You chill. These are melee mobs, so wasteful arm movement. It's an amazing game. It's very deep, you know. Olive Brum! Oh my god. What's this? John Goodhorse, gifted subs. John, thanks so much for the gifted subs. 5 tier 1 subs to Bobalicious, Shocker Kwan, Ollie Brum, Bobby Scaramanto. There's no T in that. Why did I say that? And Zalia. Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Much appreciated. Thanks for the nostalgia. Oh, you should have been there for the Oblivion one. I was trying to remember how the game mechanics worked, and then the more I play it, the more I remember them. It's weird. But I went from, oh god, how does any of this work, to, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it was kind of amazing. It's a hell of a good remaster, I have to say. Played it, I even streamed a bit of it this afternoon because I was itching to play. And we picked up like a legendary item in one of the Oblivion gates because I can remember finding it back in the day, like by accident, because I was lost in there or couldn't figure out the puzzle. It's so good. They have done like an excellent job with it. It is a bit like, if you've got less than really nice hardware, yeah, it's a bit it's a bit of a it's not optimized, let's put it that way. But if you've got a decent system, it's really great. There's the bow and mace of Hayton something or other, and it's in the oh god, the natural disaster Oblivion Gate, and the natural disaster Oblivion Gate spawned where it's not usually supposed to. It's meant to spawn by coral, and it spawned right outside Bruma. So I went in like, oh, let's do an Oblivion Gateway. Wait, this is this one. We have to do this one because, you know. And then I had to wiki it. I could not remember where the hell the door was. Oh, yeah. In fact, the reason I found it in the first place, and I'm sure I found it in a pit of lava, not in a chest, but anyway. Oliver, tack for gave, bominant. I don't know what that is. Okay. Olbrum Ingen Artska. Olbrum. Sorry, thank you for gift. Something's along here. Don't need you. Alright, I think we're still on. Pets on follow. One more desolate Marler. Okay, let's find one. Desolate Marler. Let's pull you. Where's my... Haven't I got a... I should have a pull stick. Where's my aggression enhancer on this character? It's not in my inventory. Okay, that's weird. Grieving, don't need you yet. Chill. Send in the troops. There we go. Grieving maulers. Okay, well, they're not far away. It's a plus 20 ring quest. No, we've already done that. We did that kind of mostly last time. Good quest line, that. But yeah, we've already done that. This is the Ring of Plausibility. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, we've already done that quest. Has it been a while? Yeah. I think we did it last week-ish. We finished it last week. I think we started it weeks ago and never got to the final stage, which is confronting the scientist. But then we did, and I did it with the keeper because mega tank. And they just wailed the way through it. I'm more grieving than anything knocking around here. Oh, even a desolate has respawned. Well, I don't need you, so you just chill. There we go. Pink workplace oh, it didn't land. Oh, why do you have to break things, pets? Are these just respawns that are aggroing now? They could be. They could be. Right, workplace depression. Init debuff. Second init debuffs. What about second init debuffs? And then, yeah, new. That naming, I know. Class. Haven't played a pet class in a little while, so Grieving Mall. Desolate, we don't need. Another Desolate, I don't need. Already killed all of those. What bows on your MA now? None. We got rid of it. It wasn't good enough. We went full MA. Well, we did tonight. It's the classic AO to be using an alt character while playing with it. It absolutely is. The embodiment of sorrow is somewhere down here. What's aggroing? Oh, she is. Okay. Healthy and you don't matter. Embodiment of sorrow. Let's just keep you in place for now. The rest, we're going to calm. Oh my god, there's so many of you. This is why you take a crap to this fight. Peer Pressure Peter, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I love how Shackles hasn't broken yet. Even though I cast it before I calmed all the other mobs. Okay. I got hold of the Song of Sorrow. I think that's it. Song of Sorrow. There you go. Gives me this, which is shit. So we're deleting that. as quickly as that. Sign me up. Face your shadows. Right, see if we can do this. So now it wants me facing the shadows, get hold of a smoking hair strand. We've pre-farmed it. So, here we go. Hand it in. Feral Vortex Void. Yeah, I need to go kill stuff again. Okay, what do I get from this? Count me in. There we go. Okay, so for this one we need to kill various mobs, and we don't need to be here to be there to do it. So it's all good. I mean, we're in the same playfield, but right at the arse end of it, so we're out of XP range, unfortunately. So where we went and got the tooth is where we're going again. We will gain any faction, but we won't gain XP, but that's okay. Made what? Made pet class PvP rather than obnoxious. Well, pet class is a bit more micromanaging to do, but ultimately it's quite rewarding. You know, except when your pets disappear on you. Which happens a lot. Pet pathing has never been correct. It's always been broken. Versus other pet classes, I mean. Well, every pet class can PvP. It's, you know, it's not exclusive to any single one. You try and hit an MP with defensive shields. It's like trying to poke a fixer. You know, it's hard. Yeah, but crats are very powerful, yeah. Massive defense, init debuffs, crowd control, and debuff, you know, they're a hard fight. If they land the debuffs on you, oof. Yeah, you're in a world of pain. Crats really wrecked other pet classes. I don't agree. I'm not sure what you mean by wrecked them. Right, gonna get him over. I'm gonna get another beer. I don't think they did. Really? Stealing pets. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, that's a thing. But that's a very unique build, isn't it? If you're able to do that. You could beat him, but it was harsh. Yeah, if you're on MP though, you can drain all their nano skill, and they ain't stealing anything. I mean, the most effective route in the entire game is Krat as well. Shackles is a bitch, especially PvP. 27-minute route. That's just cruelty. That's just cruelty. For the OFAB Purge Nano, it was even more harsh for pet classes v Krats. Yeah, I suppose. You got to remember, I play every class. I do love every class for its own uniqueness. Yeah, well, PvP's never really worked in AO. It's always been kind of broken, to be fair. Soldier Russell, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's always been kind of broken though. When you can win a PvP one-to-one fight because your character has low HP, deliberately has low HP just so they can win the fight because the other guy is stuck fighting against a percentage for maximum damage, then yeah, it's broken. You know what I mean? You can make it so that, yeah, I've seen some crazy builds like that. PVM, Krat's lovely to play. Everything's under control. Everything's, you know, as you want it, when you want it, and so on and so forth. Which is why I brought them out, because, you know, it just makes everything easy. But it's not easy, you've got to keep all the plates spinning, but it's very doable. Yeah, I think we're on Soothers, and we have plenty right in front of us. I think the the boss is still outside because I shackled him out there. There is news about leaked Bethesda document Fallout 3 remake. Possibly. I've not read them, no. I have not read them. It's quite possible they're going to do the same thing they did with Oblivion, but I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if they did. I'd play it. If it's as good as the Oblivion remake, that's for sure. The Oblivion remake is stunning. I have to say, it's really good. Apparently an old leak. Yeah, they could be working on it. I mean, we don't know. We don't really know what they're up to. And now they're part of Microsoft. We know even less. Yeah, Fallout 3 was my introduction to Fallout, and I absolutely loved that game. Oh, I spent so many hours playing that game originally. So many hours playing it. I came out of the vault, completely missed Megaton. Which is where I think you're intended to go to. went wandering off, ended up on a flyover somewhere with a vampire problem. It was completely nuts, you know. But I loved it. I loved how every encounter I had was not necessarily the same as everybody else's. The lore, the storytelling by environment, and yeah, it was just great. It really was. Right, let's see if the boss is still up here. Yeah, I never played the first one because it was a 2D game, and I was like, no, I'm not playing a 2D game. I want to play 3D games. Mindbreaker. Right, is he still where I routed him? I routed him up here somewhere. Maybe not. I think he moved, but I don't know where the hell he's gone. Maybe they've been killed. I don't know. What, screw intelligence, want to be strong. Yeah, there was so many ways to do it. I remember finding... I came out of a subway exit somewhere. There was a dead Brotherhood of Steel, and I looted their armor, and I was like, oh my god, I've got power armor. But of course, it doesn't work like that. I couldn't equip it. I think Fallout 4 lost something by making power armor far, far too easy to use. Far too easy. I mean, I get it. They wanted the early reviewers to all show the same footage of, you know, guy in the power armor with a minigun shooting the place up and wearing the power armor, because that's the, you know, that's the narrative they wanted. So they put it in early, took away any requirement for training with the Brotherhood and yada yada yada. But you're old. How have you not played 1 or 2? What year did they come out? Because I do other things in my life other than play games. Strange, I know it's a hard thing to believe, but yeah. Fled. I think the main thing is that you enjoy the PvP. That was fun many years ago. It was probably better years ago than it is now. That would be my thing. 96, 97, yeah. I had a company car, company cell phone, company credit card, a couple of girlfriends, and a really good job in London. So somehow it passed me by. I'm sorry, but yeah, that was like literally it. Yeah, 96, 97, I was 27, 28 and having a time of my life. Just before I met Mrs. Callis too. Not that the time of my life ended, it just got better. But yeah. For shame. Yeah. Computers to me were a way to... am I getting aggro? Oh no! Aggro! Let's leave it all nice and tidy for the next person. That's what you should do. Yeah, so at that time I was otherwise engaged. The only thing I used computers for was like audio recording and stuff like that. I played computer games previous to that, and then I had a period in my life where computers and games weren't a thing. Get hold of an Ember Shimmerer tooth. We has one. We finally got it. See how why pre-farming is an ASL. Yeah. What? How many does he want? 1? Okay, there's 1. Okay, cool. That worked. Sure, why not? Okay, and now you want Pride Hunt, get hold of a smoky salamander skin, and the other thing, okay? Well, they're not too bad, he lies. We already farmed these. Okay, I accept the offer, so 1 and 2. Yeah, each one of these rewards is like max XP. ASL, I remember that being a thing. Tell me about the challenge. I'll do it. I think this is Zark and Razor. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're not doing that. I remember reading some of your quest guides in 2000, 2001. No, you don't, because I didn't make them back then. I'm pretty sure. Did I? Did I do that? Did I do it all the way back then? I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, I might have written one. I hadn't made videos then, though. I don't think. Hephaestus, it was more likely to be Hephaestus than me. I remember Hephaestus's guides. Yeah, I think probably it was Hephaestus. I didn't really start trying to make a guide until I did the first, oh god, after 18.7, which is 2015, which is quite late on in AO's life, really. That was, I think, the last time, or the first time I made any kind of a guide, and I'm pretty sure it was video. I think I did write some explanations of stuff on the old forums, like, not the current forums, not the forums before that, but the forums before those forums. I did write some guides there, but they were more replies to things. I was making guides long before YouTube. I'm getting deja vu. Have we had this conversation before, John Goodhorse? I have a feeling we have. Right, is anyone else streaming Anarchy online? That's the question. Me and Rubicar live feed. Who's live? Catatonia. She's nice. I like Catatonia. Let's go raid them.
Dip Roman, I hope you have
I think they're playing
night.
ESO.
Thank you so much for
So we'll go raid them anyway.
hanging out. I hope y'all have a good sleep.
Probably, but I'm not sober. So... Me neither at this point. There's no way I'd drive a car. So, yeah. Yeah, she's really nice. Her and Chris, good people. Go say hi. I know they're playing a different game, ESO. It looks like they're bailing on a raid. I don't know about anyone else, but it kind of looks like that. I hope not. I hope they're okay. But until then, love you all. See you for the next one. Wednesday might be an Oblivion stream, because I'm so itching to play that game again. But until then, love you all. See you in the next one. Thank you very much for the gifted subs, I have to say. And thank you, everyone, for coming along. And I'll see you in the next one. So until then, bye for now.
Oh my god, hello.
Welcome in, Kellas.